Was good. So I don't know how many videos I'm gonna do tonight, but we're gonna go ham. I got some little pizzas. I went grocery shopping. These little pizzas that be in the grocery store, I be fucking with them. Want some more peppers on them and shit. Nah, man. I made some organic kombucha. I made a banana. Got some fruit that I have. Got some protein. Everything I need. Well, almost everything I need. I might ask my brother. Let me know where I can get some good chicken breasts and stuff. Get him up an answer. But how y'all be feeling about? How y'all be feeling about the gym? I go to the gym on a regular basis. Um, Sometimes I miss it for like a week, maybe. But I can work it at home. I can work at the park. So I'm not really pushing to miss my workout now. I'm upping my protein so I can get back more of my size. Um, Stuck in my tooth. I had changed took some things out of my diet, and I didn't know what to refill them with. So it was like I was good, but at the same time, I needed to fill in those blanks. They were negatives, so I took out some negatives, and I'm trying to fill those negatives with positive things. So I always eat a lot of fruit, but I think I like tripled down on fruit now. I tripled down on vegetables. I tripled down on fish. But I wanted to get some chicken breast today, but I didn't because I just wasn't feeling the way it was looking. So I just bought a bunch of salmon. Anyway, so as we see here, you see the title or whatever like that. I do think a lot of times women go to the gym and they be kind of worried about the wrong thing if they a certain type of gym girl or gym woman. Um, I do think it's a lot of women in there that go in there and they get it popping. They do their thing. They there to do what they do. If they meet some cool people in the gym, you know what I'm saying? It's normal life, normal interaction. But it's some women that go to the gym and it's just a stage. They all in the mirror, showing themselves off, doing all these poses, but not doing that much work. And then it's like after 10 years of them being in the gym and they finally start getting some results, now they in the gym even doing more of it. And then now they want to tell other women that they can help them. Don't listen to these women. They have a consistent track record of never having abs. I'm not saying they not um, fit. I'm not saying they couldn't be athletic, but a lot of times they not even showing the basic signs. And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I would never push. I would never trust a personal trainer that drinks alcohol. I would never. If I was to get one, I just would never trust that person. But anyway, let's get to this video.
Then making sure they're all centered in frame. Turning around, then picking up their leggings, essentially giving themselves a wedgie or purposefully jiggling their glutes to flex or show off their body.
So today we're going to be taking a look at this fitness coach who got a ton of hate for this short little video she posted on social media. I honestly don't think I've ever seen this many people get so angry at such a simple video, but that just kind of tells you that it struck a nerve with a lot of these people deep down, specifically female fitness influencers.
I'm gonna keep it G though. Why do you need your shirts are already tight? Why do you need to hike them up to do a squat? I mean, cool, do it. You're gonna be mad that dude's is looking at your ass. Because right now, when I'm looking at the screen, I'm focused on your ass. Fuck your respect. You showing me your ass, so I'm gonna look. And then when you get mad and go, well, you're a perv. No, you the actual perv. Why you come to the gym with underwear on? Put something over that shit. If you don't want somebody to look at your ass, put something over the underwear that you got on. And then when you tell me it's not underwear, I put money on it. Under there, you either got nothing or you got a thong. Get the fuck out of here.
And other women out there, but without further ado, let's take a look.
I guess I missed this part in my personal training certification. Make sure to show people how to pull up their leggings before working out.
So this right here was the video
They ain't even leggings. You're not even leggings. Fucking underwear. Like, fuck.
that got her a ton of hate, triggered a lot of fitness influencers. A pretty simple video of her calling out these fitness gurus for pulling their leggings up and pretty much just getting camera shots focused on their ass purposefully for the video. Now, personally, as a guy, I have no problem seeing this. You know, I'm not
None.
over here complaining that they're showing off. But with that
None.
said, I think it's pretty obvious that starting these fitness posts with shots and angles focused on your ass in these outfits is definitely done on purpose to grab attention and, you know, show off. You know, if you're going to be posting about exercises and tutorials and fitness, is that really all that necessary? Probably not.
No.
I feel like they know what they're doing. They know how they're editing and shooting these videos, but a lot of influencers immediately responded in the comments and they weren't happy about this video. If jealousy was a video, it would be this one. Tell me you aren't a girl's girl without telling me you're not a girl's girl. So I've seen this a lot in the past. I always find it interesting how the second a woman calls out another woman for something, that automatically means you must be a pick-me girl or something. Suddenly you're like an enemy to all women. Mean girl energy strong here. The hater girl energy coming out of your mouth is insane. Babe, if you don't want to hike up your leggings, don't. But don't hate on people who do. Mind your own business. And then you got this comment, which I thought was pretty funny. Whole ass comment section full of women who hate being objectified in the gym, yet defending these thirst trap influencers. Like, make it make sense. Anyways, despite
Hey, yo. Listen. Let me make sure I'm on camera. If you wearing shorts like that in the gym and you get mad because somebody look at you, you a bird brain. You a solid bird brain. Like, your IQ cannot be that high. Just because you graduated college does not mean you smart. It does not at all. Like, you probably retarded. My bad. I probably can't use that word. You slow. Where's the common sense? You walk outside with tights on. You should expect somebody to look at you. And nowadays, there's this thing called lesbians out there and butches. They gonna look too. So you ain't even gonna be able to tell whether the woman looking or the man looking. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody's looking. Me, I'm looking. I don't give a fuck. I might not stare at you. I might take a good look. I might even say damn. But at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it G with you, right? When I see these girls on social media and they doing all this, like they doing all that shit, they showing their ass in the gym, doing all that extra shit, and that's how they do. My first thought is to smash. My first thought ain't like, oh man, that's a dope girl doing a dope exercise. Yeah, I like your body. I like physically fit women. That's just my thing. Um, you're not sloppy. I can appreciate that. But the way that you present yourself, I wouldn't give you a commitment. I give you friendship. We could be cool as hell. We could smash as much as possible. But as far as like a commitment, I really wouldn't take it seriously because you're doing too much of that on social media, which man, people can see. I'm not insecure about anything. I know I'm not. But if I ain't out here uh wearing tight ass shorts to show my, you know what I mean, to my leg, and nah, you ain't gonna be walking around here like this. I mean, if that's the shit you gonna wear to the gym, but you ain't gonna be doing videos like this just immediately popping out your ass. Cause I'm shit. If I'm already fucking you, I know somebody else gonna fuck you. And if that's what you doing, I'm not committing to you. I don't care. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I don't give a fuck how much you present to me. I'm not committing to you. I'm smashing. I'm not, I wouldn't dash on you. I'm smashing. Maybe dash. But I'm smashing. And if we cool, we can keep doing that. But don't ask me for no commitment when I know you already showing your ass to the whole world.
all the hate, she actually ended up responding to this. So let's take a look.
I guess I missed this part in my personal training certification. Make sure to show people how to pull up their leggings before working out. So that was my video, that went viral. And there were hundreds of comments saying, but it's normal to pull up your leggings, and this is a normal habit. Now, I won't argue with you that it's a normal habit to pull up your leggings, but it's not normal to film yourself doing that and then post it online. This is not just a habit that just so happened to be caught on camera. It is done so intentionally. It's the lengths these trainers go through of setting up their camera and tripod, pressing.
It's playing. This earbud got caught in the rain with me. Hope everything's alright with it. Or just need to dry.
Record, then making sure they're all centered in frame. Turning around, then picking up their leggings, essentially giving themselves a wedgie or purposefully jiggling their glutes to flex or show off their body. And it doesn't stop there. After they're done filming and working out at the gym, they go to edit their educational and inspirational workout video. They purposely clip this moment of pulling up their leggings, sometimes even zoom in and put it at the beginning of their video as a hook to get you to watch. Sometimes it takes a whole 5 seconds of pulling up leggings before we even get to see a single part of the workout. What we don't see is them picking up their dumbbells, getting into position, or all of their reps. You know, the unnecessary stuff. Don't make excuses for these girls. These are professional content creators. If they know how to delete a clip of the other unnecessary stuff, they know how to delete a clip of them pulling up their leggings. This is intentionally filmed and edited. At the end of the day, this is inappropriate. Instagram trainers, be honest. You're either doing this to tap into your followers' insecurities, or you're doing it for your own likes to get your comment section full of heart eye emojis, fire emojis, and hashtag body weight. It doesn't add value to anyone but you.
Stop dismissing what's happening and making excuses for these women. Instead, let's start holding them accountable. This is why many people don't take female trainers seriously. Let's bring back humility and professionalism to the women's fitness industry. This is why so many girls and women struggle with body image and confidence issues. Everywhere they look, they see women flaunting and showing off their bodies for external validation. Why have we accepted this and normalized this? Let's set a better example for young girls. Honestly, a very professional.
Why you don't want to be a role model? I ain't saying you gotta want to be a role model, but I would think like just being good for you or being respectful for you. I mean, yeah, there was always girls out there that like to show off. Cool. But it didn't have to be everybody. Like it's like now it's like everybody. Like everybody gotta have a butt couture shorts or whatever the fuck they are. And knowing they ain't got no ass. Knowing that when they take them shorts off, you go right back to the flatty. Right back to the flatty. Got the cute face with the flatty. You know what I mean? Like, you know how many girls out here got the dopest face in the world, but they back and they butt is like, and they don't even want to go work it out. They don't want to go work it out. They lazy as hell, but they'll drink that liquor though. They'll do that though. They'll have that little pudge, but they don't care. They don't care. Cause it's gonna be somebody out there that's gonna smash their little ass. And that's true. Somebody gonna do it. It ain't gonna be me though. I like that line. I like when girls got that line down their stomach or they got a six pack. Ooh. Yo, my brother told me he don't really like girls with six pack. He a hater. Nah, I'm just I was like, bro. He said, I don't really like girls with six pack. Nah, you a hater, bro. You a hater. Nah, he ain't no hater. He ain't no hater. That's my bro. But yeah, please. I mean, that's a woman saying it. So I can appreciate that a woman is saying it. Because when I go to the gym, not gonna lie, depending on what gym I go to, it is there. Um, but if you look at it, they gonna act some type of way, feel some type of way. I promise you. Let a girl put me on camera saying I looked at her butt or I was looking at her and I wasn't. Or I was. My video in response, I'm getting straight to it. I'm gonna be like, yo, you know what? I was looking at you. And I seen your ass. I liked your ass. But I also knew your ass wasn't shit because of what you was doing the fuck in front of me anyway. So it was like, if I was looking at you and I was looking at you with lust, that was it. I wasn't looking at you going like, damn, I want a commitment. I want to wife her. I want to take her out somewhere so we can really get to know each other. No, I was probably thinking like, I'll fuck the shit out that bitch in my car. Shit, if we can make it back to our house, I'll fuck the dog shit out of her there too. That'd be a great friendship. Come to the gym sometimes, and after the gym, stretch your ass the fuck out. But in all reality, that's how I be looking at you. I'm not going. If I like, you could tell though. You could tell the girls that's in the gym to be in the gym for real, and you could tell the girls that's in the gym to be seen. Man, it's like got me a little bright.
And mature response, and I have nothing but respect to this fitness coach. Nothing but respect for even doubling down on her stance despite all the hate she got from countless huge fitness influencers. When it comes to a lot of these fitness gurus hating on her, I really do wonder what the average demographics are of who is watching their videos.
The hater girl energy coming out of your mouth is insane, babe. If you don't want to hike up your leggings, don't. But don't hate on people who do. Mind your business. My question is though, what are you hiking the fuck up? Like, she had on. That's basically underwear. That was it. That was underwear. Like, it be girls walking. They don't even see some girls that don't even be going to the gym. They be wearing what's that PSD? Be wearing them shits outside, just outside. Like, bitch, like what the fuck? Put some clothes on, bitch. Like, make this shit look like something I want to see. Cause if I just see it, like even when I was a young boy, when I just seen it, yeah, I'm like, oh damn, I smashed. That was it. It never came out of my mind, and I thought I would commit to somebody who, even if I seen it one time, that could have been one day. You know what I'm saying? If it was, depending on the circumstances, if we was at a pool or some of that nature, then can't say nothing. Motherfuckers going swimming. They can have a thong. I can't say nothing because motherfuckers going swimming. But if we just outside, you just on the block, and you about to be outside all day with just these little shorts on, you ain't got no pockets. Like, you just okay being outside with no pockets. That's just like girls running around with these rompers on. You just okay being outside with no pockets. You think that's slick? Come outside with no pockets and somebody gonna do something for you. Bitch, you don't take your motherfucking childish ass in the house. Y'all motherfuckers be wanting to call a dude childish, but you wearing fucking 2-year-old's clothes. A fucking romper. Grow the fuck up. Like, that be the thing that be tripping me out about some of y'all women, man. Y'all be doing some of the dumbest shit, wearing some of the dumbest shit, but then y'all be like, somebody will do something, like a dude will do something where it's like connected to his childhood. Like he'll love playing games or action figures or cars, and you'll call him childish. You'll say, grow up. You'll even destroy his shit. But here's the thing, though. Y'all will be out here Hello Kittying it up. You know what I'm saying? Putting all this fucking face paint on. Talking about you a brat. Talking about I want princess treatment. Bet you like 35 and you talking about some princess treatment? Get your dumb ass on.
You know, I would love to see the male-female viewer ratio in the average fitness influencer analytics, because something tells me a majority of that audience is men, and let's just say that they're not
Yo, it's all men, because they just want to smash. Like, yo, these be the same girls a lot of times. I ain't gonna say all of them, but these be the same girls be talking about. Because I seen some of them, a lot of them be having OnlyFans. The ones I be seeing, I ain't gonna lie. If I see them online, like I got a gym Instagram. And my gym Instagram, I be following a lot of these joints. Fitness influencers. I be just cause of the look. Just cause when I scroll on my timeline, I'm seeing go hard people, people I'm inspired by, and then randomly from time to time I see a nice looking bitch. I can't call her a woman because when I look at her whole page, she just showed me bitch activity. You know what I mean? But if I look at her page, now I do follow some influencers that they don't show you bitch activity. They show you fitness, they share health tips, and they women. But I ain't gonna lie, I follow some of these bros that's just good look on my timeline. You know what I mean? Even some of them have aggressive attitudes and talk shit to men or talk shit about men. I remember I met a girl, right? And she was like, she said I could beat a man's ass. My ex-boyfriend was a bodybuilder and I used to beat his ass. And I was like, a lot of them bodybuilders, that's all they did was build their body. They not that strong. You know what I mean? And they not really pushing for that power play. They are just for show. A lot of them. They strong. I'm not saying that they can't do nothing, but they're more or less for show. A lot of times your medium sized guys, I mean a little bit smaller, those motherfuckers be packing a lot of power, like a lot of fucking power, because they're doing like calisthenics, weight, and high dudes with high metabolism. I have high metabolism, but a lot of guys with high metabolism, they have a strong chance, a very strong chance, at being like damn near bionic. But they'll keep like a tight frame. You know what I mean? It'll bulk up, but they'll keep a tight frame and shit. So yeah, I have stuff on there that influence me, stuff on there that looks like me, people that I can relate to, and then yeah, I got some of these random ass bitches slide through my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. I'm gonna look at your ass. I'm gonna look at your chest. I'm gonna look at your body. But I ain't taking no tips from you because you ain't got none. But the women that be on there and they be sharing them tips and they be, you know what I'm saying? They be looking respectable and shit. I show y'all love with no problem. I be liking y'all posts because I can respect that. And you probably share some shit with me. We gonna do a review on Instagram. I'm gonna like go on my Instagrams and just review stuff like bike life stuff. What the fuck? My bad, my bad. I was charging up some old phones and that one apparently has alarms on it. But anyway, let's get back to it.
Coming for any fitness knowledge. What's
Look, Vic.
ironic about this whole situation as well is looking back at the amount of those gym creep videos that went viral in the past couple years. It was even a trend for a time where you have some gym influencer, that's paranoid about being stared at and objectified. Meanwhile, no guy is even looking at her. I mean, clearly you'd think that a lot of these gym goers and gym gurus
Hold
do
up.
not want.
Hold up. This one right here. This girl right here. Yo, she overstepped her boundaries so much, talking crazy. It be women like that, like women like that who think that they can, I don't know, they can just talk to anybody any type of way. You be liable to run into the wrong dude, and he look at you as an equal, and he put his hands on you like an equal, and that is exactly what's gonna happen. Trainer get caught on camera being a pervert, and when I stand up for myself, he threatens to call the police and revoke my membership because he wasn't being a pervert. And at the end of the day, he's a guy. You're female. You got your shirt tucked up in your back. Y'all be thinking that shit's sweet. Go ahead, tuck your shirt up in your back. I'm gonna take a glance right at that ass and call me a pervert if you want to. Bitch, you the one who exposed it. You the one who showed it. That will make you the pervert. You out here showing your private parts. That's your butt. Why you showing your butt? Let your shirt hang over your ass so ain't nobody staring at it. But if you gonna tuck it up only in the back of your bra, bitch, I'm looking at the crack of your ass and your cheeks. You got a problem with it? Take your ass somewhere else. My eyes was here first. As a matter of fact, there's no point for me to cover my eyes and turn my head nowhere when you can wear your shirt properly. And if you wanted to motherfucking take your shirt off and just have your whatever top on and your bottom on, again, shut the fuck up. Go work at a private gym. Go to an all-girls gym. Do whatever. Do something else. Don't come to a public gym then.
Want to be objectified, but then you have this girl making videos about fitness gurus purposefully objectifying themselves, and they all lost their mind. It's like these fitness influencers got called out, rightfully so, but maybe because of the sisterhood or tribalism, whatever you want to call it. I've noticed that a lot of women will always defend each other no matter what and no matter how wrong. And if you're a woman who calls out another, you're automatically a pick-me.
First, let's give a shout out to all the looky-loos.
Nobody paying your retarded ass no mind. Nobody. Dude is looking that way. And I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. If you in front of me and you got it, like if you in front of me like that, you damn right I'm gonna look at your ass, stupid. Big forehead ass bitch. I'm gonna look dead at your ass. So you can zoom in, you can say, ooh, you watching me? You better turn around and say something at that point. You tough enough to put a camera on, you better turn around and say something to me so I can tell you, well, if your ass wasn't in front of me and you wasn't sitting here doing nothing at all, I wouldn't be looking at your ass. Simple and plain. Ain't that what you doing? You got your camera up, you all in the mirror, you trying to catch somebody looking at you. Why? You must be lonely at home, bitch. And if you ain't lonely at home and you got a man, you totally disrespecting him doing the shit that you doing here. So, go the fuck home, bitch. And another thing too, you in the gym, look, man, can't even trust your situation and system. You in there with a corset on. So that tell me, I don't know what you doing with your ass or what you trying to do. but you ain't doing it naturally. You got a corset on.
That automatically show up.
Where that line at? I don't see. What we got right
Just for the
there?
record, guys, there's nothing worse than
All right, I see a little bit of something. I see a little bit of definition in them ads. I see a little bit. I give you that credit. I ain't mad at you. But you let dumbass corset the fuck alone and stop trying to fucking shame somebody for looking at your ass when you walking in there with the tightest of tights on.
a creeper. Like,
Creeper.
you have no chance.
Nobody wants a chance because you're weird. Weird. Look how you acting. That's some weirdo shit.
Doing stuff like that. Just FYI, the guy behind me.
Bro looking down. He ain't even looking at you. That's the wild part. He ain't even looking at you. He looking down. So you just trying to get some attention. See, that's a perfect example of retard. Damn, I gotta watch my mouth. It's a perfect example of a special needs student who grew up and had a lack of attention. So now she got to do shit like this to my bad. Let me not call you special needs, man. My bad. I don't want to try to call you out your name and shit. I'm still calling you bitches though, because this is some bitch activity. You trying to be a bitch to him, and he ain't even paying you no mind.
But let me give you a show since you want to watch.
Bro lifted up his head and went, "Who the fuck is behind you?" He lifted up his head and went. He had to look at you. Look what you doing. You pulling down your pants, turning to.
You can watch the full videos on her story, but she says that man is sitting behind her just so he can stare at her and do his half-ass reps. First off, those aren't half-ass reps.
She ain't doing no reps.
Those are good, full reps. And every time you pan over to show him staring at you, he's either watching himself work out in the mirror or he's not looking at you at all. And you even...
Shout out to the homie Joey Swole. Yeah, that's the homie. Because ever since I seen him start coming out with these videos, bro, he been going ham on these people. Salute you, bro. Fuck these people.
Even say that you're going to put a show on for him. You pull your pants down, you grab your chest, and he still doesn't look at you. But I wouldn't blame him if he did. You're standing directly in front of him, posing, trying to get attention, taking a video you're going to post online for the entire internet to see. And then you arrogantly say that the problem with public gyms is they've never seen somebody fit like you. That's pretty cocky for somebody that posts a lot of photos with wavy lines and bending boards. But that's not my jurisdiction. I'll leave that up to Goob. I'm sure he has something to say about that. But I really hope that Planet Fitness has something to say about this. Like, you're banned. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Mind your fucking
I mean,
business.
how ironic is that? Making videos of some random guy who maybe glanced at you in a gym, you know, it's creepy, it's objectifying, it's uncomfortable. Yet that same person will then Photoshop pictures to make her ass bigger. I wouldn't even be surprised if a good chunk of...
So you photoshopping pictures to make your ass bigger. You in the Photoshop game. You in the Photoshop game. I think she got banned. You in the Photoshop game. So you playing like that. Don't Photoshop your shit, bitch. Cheers. Women, ladies. There's a whole group of y'all that go to the gym. There's bitches that go to the gym. There's ladies that go to the gym. There's women that go to the gym. Don't Photoshop your shit. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to give you a piece of advice. Men like natural. All men do. All men love natural, literally. Some will accept weave, some will accept the bullshit that you bring to the table with your hair and all that makeup and all that shit, right? But it will, in certain circumstances, worrying about that stuff will get you cheated on. Be honest. A person like me, if you need weave in your hair all crazy, lace front, baby hairs that don't even belong to you, I'm cheating on you. If you need all this makeup on your face and you're not in the gym, you're not taking care of your body, and you're just trying to eat whatever you want and think it's going to be okay, I'm cheating on you. Yeah, I'm not breaking up with you. I'm blatantly cheating on you. I'm going to make you suffer. I'm going to piss you off. And if you try to do anything about it, I've already got responses to all that shit. So, To be honest with you, we're not even gonna make it to the relationship status. I promise you that. So you ain't even gotta worry about that part. But if we actually do, and you switch up on me, I'm gonna try my best to get in those sheets with your MOM. Mm-hmm. Cause do you disrespect me with being out here with all this fake shit on? I'm gonna find my way to disrespect you.
And stuff like that. Just FYI, the guy.
Mind you, that's not actually fair. It's not fair. But who said we need to play fair at this point? But it's not fair. Not fair. I want to tell y'all a little something after this drawing. At the end of this drawing, I'm gonna tell y'all a little something how I'm starting to think now.
Behind me.
Just want to give an update to this video from yesterday where this woman films this man to post online and call him a gym creep, then arrogantly says that the reason she gets stared at in public gyms is because nobody there has seen somebody as fit as her. Now, was she accountable, realizing that what she did was wrong, that man did nothing wrong, and it's also very narcissistic to say something like that? Of course not. Instead, she doubled down. She said that I was a bully, trying to make herself out to be a victim, which she's not, and that this isn't the first time she's dealt with an IG bully before. She's referring to my friend Goob, who called her out for this photoshopped photo while saying in the caption that there's no Photoshop in order to sell more of her coaching programs. So once again, to this young woman, the only bully here is you. And I hope Planet Fitness sees this and kicks your ass out. You need to do better. Mind your own business.
Not a
Nah, bro. Bully her. Bully her. I'd bully the dog shit out of her. Like, I'd bully the dog shit out of her. For one, you photoshopping your pictures. And in actuality, it looks like your body is pretty good. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't know if you had any children, but my mind always like a more expanded waist makes me think of that person had children at least maybe once. You in all honesty, your body, it looks like you're in good shape. Why would you try to fake it? Why would you Photoshop? Why would you try to make your butt look bigger? That's stupid. In the way that you was talking and acting, you sound like a person who would do that. You literally sound like a person who would do that. Who would do that type of dumb shit. Because if you're willing to do this, try to point out a man. You know what? The best thing you did in this video is you did not zoom in on him. Because if you would have zoomed in on him, everybody would have seen he wasn't even looking at you. You got a boyfriend? You got, like, nobody taking you out on dates? You don't get no attention? That was your attention for the day? You went home, you was on the phone with your girl, you was telling her about that shit, trying to make it look like something. Then what? You was on just replying to comments, like, oh, yeah, that was your attention. People need to go outside and touch grass, yo. Real shit. I seen a Caucasian woman with a nice booty put up a video with some tight shorts on, showing her bottom of her ass. Took her shoes off and touched grass. I get the message. But why I gotta see your ass? I mean, it's nice ass. But why I gotta see your ass? Like, you don't even be realizing, like, I meet you, get to know you, we kick it. After we kick it, I don't know. Like, I see your social media. I know right there. We fucking. We ain't doing no more. We fucking. You know what I'm saying? We friends. We gonna be great friends. And I'm piping you down. That is about it. Ain't nothing else. Like, she's a weirdo.
single shred of accountability anywhere. People at the end of the day don't like to be held accountable, called out, have their egos checked with the truth. And I think this video today is the perfect example of that. You call someone out for what it is, you say the truth, but you will most likely be hated for it. But anyways, I think that's going to wrap up today's video.
Alright, so in reality, that's very true. Very, very true. People they don't be liking to be accountable. You try to get them to be accountable, they don't like to be accountable about this shit. But at the end of the day, that's what they doing. They not doing anything that's being beneficial to what the situation is at hand. The main thing that they're doing is trying to get attention and trying to boost that. A lot of them is trying to make money off of social media, or they are making money off of social media. And this is what kept that going. Because a lot of times you see these girls, they can't even talk on their social media. They can post their body, them doing something, showing their ass, and then they got to write the text of what the routine is. They can't actually talk it. Like, they can't verbally get that across, because now you got to stand in front of the camera and actually talk. Or you got to make a voiceover. And then you got to put a good enough video where it's not about just showing your ass. Because you ain't showing your glutes. You're showing your ass. There's a big difference. So, this is the thing. I would think, right, men, when you go to the gym, right, I know most men are just going in there to do their thing. If you see a joint in there, like, straight stare at her. Like, just straight stare at her. So then when she call you a creep, be like, nah, you came in here with these tight ass shorts, and I like ass. You had your shirt covering it, and I was respecting that shit. But as soon as you untucked it, I was getting my 20 glances, whether you like it or not. It's public gym. If you don't want me to see it, take your ass over there, or put some fucking substantial clothes on. Go put some sweatpants on or something. Stop coming in here with these fucking boy shirts on, thinking that you're not gonna get looked at. Then having that tight ass top on, bitch, I see your nipples. Hey, you don't want me to look? Let me tell you something. I'm gonna look, and then I'm gonna go about my business. There's nothing wrong with looking and moving on. But as I'm moving on, I'm just telling myself, I know you ain't shit. Because look what you presented to me, and you don't even know me. But you don't think you presented it to me. You think I'm in the wrong for even looking. That's how y'all be thinking. Well, those girls, because I know it's not all women. But y'all think a nigga wrong for just looking. Nah. If you want respect, you gonna treat yourself with respect. If you want respect, you gonna dress for respect. Y'all followers. A lot of y'all are followers. That's just like with the Lulu doll, whatever, Labubu doll, whatever the fuck it is. That joint. I just did a video about that. I'm bugging. Because you know what I ain't doing? I ain't fixing the end of my videos so they go to the other videos. Gotta do that. I gotta fix that up. But, all in all, yo, get it together. It's not even a problem that you can go in the gym wearing certain clothes, but if you go in there wearing them, actually be putting in a real workout. Actually be sweating. Actually make me look at you and go like, you know what? She probably needs that minimal amount of clothes, because this girl is about to over fucking heat in which she's doing it. She's going pretty hard. And then I